Hey everybody on Instagram, that would be Twitter and Facebook, just waiting for a couple other platforms, and just my microphone there too. And we will get, tube's on, waiting, and we're good to go. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Or as you can, we're not being poleaxed by COVID, but we'll leave that discussion there. Now, today been, tried to come back yesterday, it didn't quite happen. Yeah, for the mind. The very cruisy day sort of thing. I don't normally stream on Saturdays. That's what it is here. I'm normally fishing. What can I tell you? So what I'm going to do is I finished something this morning, and I'm pretty chipper with it. I'm going to show you that, and then we're going to do a whole stack of detailing on the Airfix Polymer resupply kit because I've actually got to grab a couple of little bits to get the correct colours, but the colour sheet's over there out of my arm's reach. Now, first things, I'll get it when I put the Junkers aside. But first, oh, Mary, Mother of God, that was good. Now, oh God, you can tell I'm feeling better. Now. Big light on. Get you a far better camera angle. I mean, I know I'm sexy and all, but it's not what you're here to watch, is it? Or is it? Now, get better. Let's raise. There we go. And here, ladies and gentlemen, and others, I'm not going to give that whole pronoun debate, is the Junkers 88 A4 of Werner Bombach. He was awarded now, I think it was, I can Google through it, I'm not going to do it right now, but I believe it was the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, with diamonds and oak leaves maybe, for sinking 300,000 gross tons of allied shipping. Now if I move him here a wee bit, there we go. You'll notice, pretty obviously, well, hopefully once I've, there's his tally, how? Yeah, there's his shipping tally. Underneath all of that would be the names of the ships. So he's done a bit of carnage as young Werner. We've got there's that. The canopy was a bit of an unhappy event because it didn't fit together so nice. But I think overall that's come up quite well. One thing I learnt doing the aerial was actually the joys of using different types of glues. I'll zoom it back out for doing stuff, because I found getting that to bind on the end there was really easy using very quick dry. Boom, bam. Job done, you know. Get it in position, boom. And that's pretty much what I used there, and it was all very easy. Now, just before I finish, go get the sheets for the colours and we start detailing. To my grip a little. I'll be putting full shots up on. Well, it looks so small next to my hand. Is that because I've got a big hand? I lose track of these things. Now, where's that coming from? More that angle. The undercarriage. Right there. There we have him. I don't think there's too much to really zoom in on there for you. But there we have it. Happy about that. Oh, you already zoomed out. Jolly good. I'll put that there. I'm going to put this away. As mentioned, I'll put full pics up on the various platforms later today. Pretty happy with how that's come up. Also sent pics to a good mate of mine. Basically showed me how to do all these sorts of little trickeries. Good, stoked. Now, this will give us the colours we want for various things we'll be working on. Maybe it's not on this one. Some of it. That's the bombs. Oh, the incendiary. Oh, the incendiary racks. Not using the incendiaries. You need the bombs to go into the Lancaster actually building. Give me a moment longer. It's the box. I do have. Okay, where do I put the assembly instructions? Nice one, Robster. I know where they are. Right. Excellent. If there aren't any colours, let's see. I just have to get. I might have actually printed on. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. Airfix tend to outline their colours a few different ways depending on factors X, Y, and or Z. Now, where do they put? Now, they're going to give us any colour guides here. Often they do it on the inside. Here we go. Well, okay, that's easy enough to work out. Not really saying. Okay, some of these they're giving indicators. Alright. Okay, there's our various bits and bobs. I think most of it'll cut down to just using my noggin. Not rocket science. The predominant colour will be. Give me a moment. British brown. That's going to be the predominant one. I probably want to do all my other colours than that because that's going to take longer to dry. The rest of it will be done largely with acrylics. Okay. What have we got? We've got a push bike here. It's got lucked out. I'm getting some ideas, kids. What I'm thinking is, okay, let's face it. If that's a pushy, and it is, not rocket science now, is it? Okay. You do brown on the rim, black on the tide. Let's see if we can get the and put the natural steel. We've got the chain angle around there. So that would have to be, well, you'd think oil steel. But I might go a different. Yeah, we can run with that. We'll get a few bits out. Now the trestle, again, you would think Yeah, that's supposed to be wood. These parts of the trestle. Might have a quick look at the. There was something about it that looked a bit odd. Look at those. That'll do us for the time being, I reckon. There's actually quite a lot there. Yeah. But I can even hear I'm sounding more animated. It's a good thing in my eyes, kids. Yeah, excuse me a moment. And right on cue. Coughed my guts up. Well, that's an overstatement. But I had a cough. Cough, 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 cough. Yes. Now, plans for those. Yes, I do. Sorry. Stop. Now, where is... Delete. It's only got those two there. What's the... That's okay. I see what the deal is there. Now, they're suggesting that should be a different colour, or they're just highlighting that. I wouldn't have thought it'd be a different colour. That's easy enough to work with. Yes, it is. And what colour do I want to start with? Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Let me get that a bit clear. I'm not quite sure what part that is, but I should be able to work that out in course. Do I want to keep that being number with it? There. And I say, you don't. That'll actually probably give me a bit more space anyway. By space I mean to get into the nitty gritty. Looking. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh no, I see what's happening. That is. I was looking here, and I'll zoom in. There's a bit, oh no, it's all filled in there. Yeah, it is. But if I consider that as like a mud guard, which is what that looks like, and then the inside there, I would worry. Sorry. So yeah, that being the mud guard for the chain, and therefore the chain would be inside that. That would make a lot of sense. Different colouring again. Alright, do I want to trim bits a little bit clear? I find it easier to paint stuff that way. Answer, yes. Trim these areas here clear. Again, I find it easier to paint things where you're not get more direct contact with the oops. Oops, that's what's coming. Did I put back in my blue box of bits? Probably. That is what's never mind. Well, it doesn't actually matter. It does come off. That is this whole thing. But it is used like separately to go under the wheels of a bomber. Still try and put it under. I don't know. Digress. Now here's the thing. I know I've got two of those in here. I reckon there's enough there for 3 bombers for some reason. I don't know why. Well, it's not the reason why, because there's only 3 wheels on the bomber, not 6. Alright. Yeah. Gonna do them wood as well. Possibly trim them. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. These are done. To get them off. Save yourself the axe. What are you doing, people? No one's just already cooperated. Yeah. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Get our blue box out bits. Basically, these are just going to go in here until I'm ready to put them under the wheels of a bomber, which will have to obviously await being completed. Ding. Tree. What have I got that much? Might as well get those out of the way as well. Let's not be shy if they're worth most of this sprue here. I mean, really. And I can glue those together. Might as well do that before I paint them. Oh, well, when you break it all down, it starts getting down to, well, there's not that much now. But you know what? I reckon the first colours I'm going to hit with are going to be various shades of wood. I have 2 different colours for wood. Being it's one of them. A dark and a light brown, and I'll use them together on the wood to create a look of a degree of what's the word I'm looking for? Grain. That's the word I'm looking for. Wood, of course, has grain. Create a bit of an effect of that for yourself. Boffo, I say. Well, yeah. Now, I'll keep these together as a group like that. I'm going to take them apart, but apple in. Boom. This is the bottom of. It's got a fair bit of it. Does not need. All right. What's that? That. No, that would not be anything I need. Or adjacent to any number. Maybe just put that aside just in case. I'd rather be overcautious than overzealous and lose a piece. I don't think it's anything. I think a bit of extraneous sprue, but just in case. My sister used to go out with a guy who told me the story of his football coach. Well, those is relating to just in case, you'll get it. Who, anyway, football coach. His name was Gary Case. Gary's wife fell pregnant, and guys asked him what were they going to name it, Justin. I've always thought it was classic. I don't know. You may not. Your prerogative. Now. Okay. So there's only two. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's only two platforms. Okay. Oh, it's a protection rail. Ah, you Nancy boys. Now, glue these together. Take that one. Because that's already got one exposed. Down a bit. Nicely, they go together. Take them there. Next. Next. Yeah, have an memory board out. You know, as I'm still going to be in lockdown for a while, it might take a few hours just to tidy my desk up properly. God alone knows what I'll. There we are. That's better. I want to smooth that off a bit, I reckon. Alrighty. Now, let's see how nicely these fit. Should I use tweezers? Answer, possibly. Maybe not might not be necessary. Very okay. That's pretty good actually. Oh no, no. Oh no. Actually, I'm probably going to be better served. I'll take that off completely. Oops. And start fresh. But it'll give me a completely clear angle on the barrel. Therefore, this is kind of free. The angle I see these from, I got these recently from my mum actually. And when you look at them, the way the blade is facing looks very different to the way it does on my other set. Kind of confusing. Now, let's see. Do the same sort of sand. I am feeling much better, mate. I really, really am. Thank you for asking. My housemate, however, is currently, from all I can gather, and all the rugged noises the man is making, pretty rough. He's in the first, maybe second day. Be the second day. I know that speaking for myself, that was when it was just a case of nah, really butchered me. I'm feeling heaps better, thanks. How you doing? Not getting those to align. What's going on? That might help, maybe, but it does there. See, maybe get them the right way up, Robster. Alright, so that'll get us our barrel together, and I'll just hold that nice and tight while it dries for a few seconds and put that down. So, let me see. Then, hoist, very briefly. I will be doing that intermittently. Largely on account of, as I always say, I don't want you to think I'm being attacked by a moose. Now, glue. I reckon a quick dry for ease of purpose. The quicker we can get this to dry, the better, I say. There's an interesting note. There is a right way up for this. Okay, one of these pegs is smaller than the other. That's why if... that's interesting. Alright. Alright. Do I want to bore those holes out a little and want to make sure of it? No, not really. What am I working on? This is just the bomber resupply kit. I haven't done much on it for ages. There's a whole stack of really interesting small stuff that I'd like to work on. I was also, as you can imagine, in the mood for a fairly cruisy sort of a sesh, and I like painting. I find it very therapeutic. I was showing off my. I did complete something this morning. I'll just put. Actually, no. First, I'll get these done. Then I'll show you what I completed this morning. That I'm feeling a bit chipper about, and you'll be going, I remember that. But yeah, now I've finished it. Better put that file. Tell you one thing. While I'm still not 100%, the returning energy has me appreciating life all over again. Hello. I don't get it cook very often. And to me, it's a bit of a horror story. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what that is. But energy levels are fantastic. Alright, let's get this done, shall we? There, oh wow, that does fit snugly. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say I lost it. What I found was that things tasted different. And yeah, well, for the first 2 days that didn't matter because I just didn't want to even know about food. I really didn't, man. It was quite horrible. Yeah, bad news. Nobody needs these apples. I'll do it this way, I reckon, because holes the glue into. And they say I'm just a pretty face. Actually, no, they don't. No one's ever said that. Yeah. Get there. Okay. One barrel. Boom. Hold that. Now, what I was going to show you, you'll give us a moment, is, oh no, hang on, oh, that's okay. Boom, she done. The youngster finally got the aerial wire on her. Oh, really? That's, oh man, that'd be harsh. Um, yeah, oh God, I can't even begin to, I mean, I really enjoy my food, you know, and I get into my flavors and shit. Thank you. Um, I know you've seen it before. The big difference here for me, and this is why I did not view it as completed earlier, because I've got aerial wire on it. Some while ago, I'll give you a bit of a zoom in anyway. One of my mates who basically taught me all I needed to know, and from that developed my own skills. Okay, so there's our front. The one bit I am happy with was the bombs came up quite nicely. Wheels came up well. But he said there were three things that you can do to really make your kits look that little bit better than most. And the things he suggested are one, a good canopy. He said a good canopy is a trick to pull off, and let's face it, it is. If you can pull that off, you're doing well. I'm reasonably happy with the canopy on this. Seams, if you can minimize your seams, or better yet, not even have them showing, winner chicken dinner. Because of course aircraft didn't have well, not like we see on a kit. And the third one was aerial wire. He said, look, with detailing, there's a finite amount as to how far you can go with that. With decal placement, there's a finite amount, but those extra bits can really add to a kit. And bam, she's finally done. I'm almost got that Spitfire done, but I lost the rear wheel. I'll get back to the painting shortly. Yesterday when I was trying to, because it had come out, and was trying to put it back in, and I dropped it, flicked off from my tweezers, and as I went to find it, that's when I got some of the most brutal abdominal cramps I've ever had. Really unpleasant stuff. And yeah. So I gave up looking for it. Even when I was feeling better, I had a look, couldn't find it. But I've got another wheel spare, so that's fine. And I'm going to put that in, and it all fits rather nicely. So all is well. And I've got the canopy all set and ready to rock and roll. So it ain't that hard. Now, getting back to our stuff. One thing I'm actually looking forward to working on is, particularly or to a point, because I haven't done this sort of thing very much, the motorbike and the bike. I'm actually looking forward to these in a pretty sort of major way. I'm looking at this motorbike and going, there is so much detail to be done here. A lot of it, you don't want to get too carried away with your colours. I know that because, well, look at a motorbike engine. It's not multicoloured, but there are certain things we can and will do. So, yeah, like the exhaust, for example. The muffler area and stuff's usually a bit scuffed up. All sort of shit like that. Now, First, however, I wanted to get started on these. I'm going to do, that's really loose. Stuff. Trim that off as well if I want. Just hold the, see, I prefer to keep it on the sprue, so I will. What I'm going to do is the dark lines in between with mahogany. Much the same as I actually did with the floor of the Tilly that I'm also working on. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your booty. Apparently, Frank Zappa has a song called Shake Your Booty. But shake is in the Arabic prince, and your booty is in Djibouti country. Let's say that's cool. Now, one thing I do need to consider while I'm doing this is I'm using these goggles. These are a new set I've got. They come with, hang on, I should probably put it back and up. Alright, there we go. I got these from a jeweler's thing. They've got 4 sets of goggles with them. They are very good. These are 3.5 magnification, and I'm starting to wonder if that's actually too much. Now, fortunately, I also have, what is it? I think it's 2.5, 2, and 1.5. I'm going to start with the 3.5s. If I start going, look, really big boy, you're making it harder than it needs to be because it's too much magnification, then I'm going to swap the lenses. Let's find out. Just check the angle. There we go. Uh, yeah, right. Well, I was thinking I'd use possibly either of natural or oily steel. They both give a fairly shiny sort of a finish. But yeah, I was thinking a lot of that. That's pretty much what I was thinking. The only difference I'd make to that on the body is that the broader color for use on this kit is brown. That's the only difference I'd make to that assessment that or list of suggestions you've made there, because that's pretty much a pretty fair call. So I'll roll with that. Ooh, I just had a very interesting idea. See where the nails are. Should I try? Probably get a bit carried away there. Yeah. Oh wow. There are certainly pros and cons to this level of magnification. Very good for precise work. Wow. Ha! Yeah. No. According to the assembly instructions, and I would have thought so too, and also following further inquiries, the 2 predominant colours on the Bombery supply kit are actually, and I was a bit surprised, British brown and black. I would have thought, I might get you a slightly camera, because you can't see much there. Let's see where that gets us to. Bit better. There we go. But not, and I would have thought, that RAF blue would have been a colour that the vehicles might have been. But no, apparently, the standard format was, the vehicles tended to have similar camouflage to the pertaining to whatever theatre of ops they were in. The only time aircraft support vehicles had blue on them was if they were associated with the Navy, apparently. So, yeah. So, I agree. I would have thought so too. But, nah, apparently not, mate. All right. All right. So there's the lines on that one. We'll do those on there and on the other side. Not quite sure how I'm going to go about it on the ladder. That's a whole nother story. What's that bridge on St. Bearsden? All right. Oh, what are you getting some bloody hand there? Yeah, I know. It's a curious thing. As to whether that is when you think with the RAF uniform being blue, that again blue would be an option. With their camouflage, I don't even know. Black is apparently used instead of the green. But yeah, where's okay, two tones you get in the European theatre, British aircraft, as I'm aware, tends to be brown and green, or ocean grey and green. Now that's why I'm a bit eyebrow. Now maybe it's a thing specific to Strategic Bomber Command. That's a possibility. By no means a definite, but it's a possibility. Yeah, that was always their bag, wasn't it? It's interesting how that also even manifests itself in the cockpit interiors, where Allied ones are either of British interior or US interior. The German ones are German grey, of course. And it's just a different. I find it interesting that the different services had their own different colours. You think, does it matter, guys? thought so, and I'm sure most people would say, yeah, no, it totally doesn't. Um, but it was a thing. I haven't built any Soviet fighters yet, so I can't comment as what the colour of their interiors are. I'd be intrigued. I will build some in due course, so I'll find out. But don't know if yeah. Getting a bit of a stiff back going, but hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do if your back's off? Almost done on these. Well, that one, then there's that one. Then we'll have a quick look at the letters and. I know what I can do. I have a cunning plan. Actually, really looking forward to going for a go for a short stroll and make sure I'm nowhere near anyone. Doing some light stretching some stage today. I'll go for the short stroll immediately I stop streaming. Oh, better for that too. One more line. Okay. Now, this one. I have a mouthful of coffee. Hey, here's a scary statement for you. On the first day I tested positive, I was so crook, get you knocking around this anytime you're ready, I could only manage half a cup of coffee. Yeah, get you knocking around that when you're ready. I mean, not being able to eat, that's one thing. But coffee? Oh, hang on. I'm going to change my lenses, I reckon. I think they're a little too much. Oh, let's have a look. They've dropped out, which is a bit inconvenient. These are. Let's go with 2.5, shall we? Yeah, well, something you've got to me, all right, mate. God damn kilogram. Something I simply did not need. Now, the lenses are dropped. Hopefully the things that hold the lenses in are still in there. They do actually supply you with spares, which I think is rather good. Whoops. Let's just stand up for a moment. Feeling a bit crampy there, but got away with it. Have to look a long way. Down we go. Your grayberry ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be, ain't what he used to be. Alrighty. We get. Oh no, it was far worse than a woman breaking a fingernail, mate. I'll tell you that free of charge. How shall I put this? Here we go. Hell may have no fury, like a woman scorned, but the world has no angst, like a lobster without coffee. I'll clean this brush while I'm adjusting these lenses. So I don't let it dry, obviously. Whoop. For a while. Now. It's these are 2.5s. 3.5. Give them a bit of a wipe. Should probably do that after I put them in now that I think about it. Never mind. Okay. Now then. Oops. Actually, that's possibly more useful. Let's have a quick look at range. Excuse me a moment. Oh, that's perfect. That's the ones I was looking for. That's exactly how I want them. Fantastic. 2.5 times magnification would appear to be the GO, ladies and gents. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Haha, winner. What'd you get? Yeah, there's a few kits I'm thinking on, but at the same time, so busy working on other stuff, you know. But We all know how it operates. You want to get them so that because they might not continue production. I mean, these are the things. I remember I wanted to get the Victoria Cross icon set from Airfix, and I'd hung off and I'd hung off and I'd hung off, and then it was out of production. I was puking. I was just down this local hobby shop, and there it was. Boom! Just no time getting that. All right, so that's the wood parts there. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. We'll go along the edges with this. Then, of course, that'll sort of highlight the edges a bit. Also give it a slightly different colour. It'll be more of a highlighting, so we'll go around the outsides of it and then do the bulk of it our normal colour, and we'll bring it. Oh, here we go. Ah, yep. 32 Slammer. Oh, yeah, nice one. Is a 32 Slammer the year it was 1932 being the year it was made in? Better. Ah, who produced them? I'm interested in doing the Billy Gibbons 33 Ford Coupe. I'm a bit of a ZZ Top fan. I've always thought that was really cool. And let's face it, it's true. Every girl crazy about a sharp-dressed man. I've been a bit rough with these ones because I choose to be. I'm still going to go over sort of the whole. This is more about highlighting stuff on it. Those on the ladders. I'm going to put the Panzer stuff over. It'll hopefully create that two-level effect that I'm after. AMT. Are they in existence anymore? Have they been purchased by somebody else, or? Yeah, right. The interesting. I know that a lot of companies um, that were around obviously aren't, or been purchased by others. I know that's certainly true of a lot of British ones. Mind you, their industry rather collapsed some years back. All right, which is why there was a lot of immigration. My family being one of them. Clean brush. Now that's the dark wood done on them. Dark wood, dark. Now, clean brush. Now, right back. We will go. Now, serious consideration. Tin, oh no, dark grey. Boom. Now, this hopefully won't take long. I have a cunning plan. Do I? Yeah, it'll do it. Doesn't really matter. So long as, now, where is, boom, haven't tried this little number out for a while. Yep, 20. This one back. Now after I've done this next manoeuvre, go for a walk and crack my back. Fresh my coffee, for it is now empty. Back, we're going to start on the, or actually, yeah, we'll do the motorbike. I think that one, the lighter colours of wood all come together. What I'm going to try and do here, oops, bloody wood. Okay, pardon me. Again, I'm going to be going over with light wood. Do one to highlight the nails in the wood. I can. That's my idea. There we go. Oh, starting to come together. I'll show you once I've finished that piece of flooring. All right. There we go. So, Let's have a look. No. uh, there we go. I was a bit clumsy on the first few, but what the aim there is to make the nails come a bit nicer. Then when I put the light wood around, they'll be that little bit more prominent than they might otherwise. But on that side for us to see. All right. I haven't done this sort of delicate surgery, not surgery, operating, painting for a while. Always the same sort of. For better choice of words, because of course they're not meant for extensive work, meant more for run. Yeah. There. And finally on this side. Right. All right. And here we go. So, boom. There we go. Goggles off. Brush. Oh. Now, when we get back, or when I get back, more's the point, I am not a plurality. Big I am. A plural I am not. Now, when I get back, I reckon we can start hitting the motorbike. I'm rather keen on that. here, I must say. Because, as I said before, I haven't really done one before. In fact, I've never done a motorbike. Beyond the, this, beyond the context of, it's not a motorbike, it's a motorboat. We'll leave that discussion there. I know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking of something from common sexual vernacular, I believe, is a polite way of wording it. Motorboating, not motorbiking. Now, anyway, well, we'll be getting onto this in due course. There's a lot of stuff we can do there. It'll be cool, though. See that. Anyway, I'm off very quickly. I've a bit of a loosen up of a sit back, get myself another coffee, and I shall return. Alrighty. Motorbike. Now, there's a few things I'm thinking, and I do sometimes. Because I want to do. If we look at the handlebars, let's have a breakdown of this, shall we? We look at the oh, there's a whole thing with it. Okay. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, these are the handlebars, and I certainly want to do the crossbar. I think natural steel and the grips black. Natural steel for the brakes and clutch. The light that's presumably a light. That would be where that goes onto there. We need to consider colour for the muffler, I guess. Wouldn't mind seeing if we can do the wheel rim. That would also be natural steel. And I'll use oily steel for a lot of the engine. I might do a couple of other grades. Where? A couple of spots I can look. Let's do this. Now I'll start. Now. Line up our paints. Natural steel. Where's my oily steel? Oily steel, oily steel. Ookie, ookie, not fine. Okay, let's feel blue. Close. Yeah, that's a shit I have to start moving things. That's it. Maybe out. Oily steel. Kind of like dark sea grey as the muffler and exhaust colour. No, what am I thinking? Why don't I use the same colour I would use for exhaust manifold? Oh, so that would mean I got out the tin. That would, I think. Oh, going to use instead at certain points. Metal grey. Dark grey. Oh, no, no. Might worry about finding that a bit later. I don't need it. Well, I have a lot of the colours I do require. Now, I think that. Let's have a look. Where do I want to start with? A little step. Very useful. Dare say. And there's one on the bike too, is there? That enables it once I take the top bit off and it actually theoretically. See how that plays out. Well, that can do gunmetal. That's probably just the handlebars as much as it handle. Mention it, do we? Actually, they're usually pretty clean too. Last time I saw a motorbike. Yeah. So, because we can safely assume, being a bike by a military service, it will be adequately maintained. Don't need to worry about me. Absolute hammering, give it a bit of weathering, sure, but it would be very well. That's the aircraft. I think it's possible to do too much weathering, as an opinion. So, um, um, clutch and brake mechanism. That's the other parts. And gunmetal grey when I find it, but we'll leave that natural steel bit there. Ah yes, other bits. The wheel rims. That's pretty clear and distinct, happily. But easy. Cool. Yeah, that'll come. Once I finish this wheel, I'll maybe There's not much of a rim to it, but it will certainly bring up the hill. Tire. Overall, give a much nicer look. Okay. Boom. There we go. As you can see, there's not really a big rim, but that's not the point. The point is, the preparation is going to look very much more prettier. It's going to look nicer. That's the point. Now, we'll do the other wheel. And there's a crap. Look at nasty little craps. Well, they're not nasty, it's annoying. Better adjective. Annoying. Yes. Yeah. Or is it? Looks like there's something extra on the other side because it doesn't show through on this side, the sprue. I'm unsure about removing it. Identified with it. Something to do with one of those pieces. So removing it's a really bad idea. So that is the rear wheel rim done. Now goggles off for a moment. Brush. Then we're gonna go wheelie stick. Now, oily stick. Having a bit of a look-see at our option. Alright. Check. Check. And jug of coffee. That's the shit. Yeah. Goggles. I'm starting to feel hungry. I know what I'm going to have to eat. That's an easy option. Plans are broken. The other night, it was I actually had it planned out to make, and it was actually sort of been. And the night I was going to cook it, was the night I came down cook as a dog. Didn't want to cook, but I didn't. I was going to cook it and let it sit for 24 hours to get the spices coming through. Cooked the next night, but didn't want to eat it. But now, plus side for me, that it's around to eat. It's like real easy. Uh, getting munch for lunch. Do this. Craft. Logical. Mover. We probably actually have done that. Right? Zoom in just a little. Uh, too bad. Right, there's our starting point. Engine detail. There's a few other colours in. First, the other side. Yeah. So, yeah. I am feeling better because I've got shit songs. Now, I'll ring him back. I don't know what he. All right. There we go. So, part's done on that. That aside to dry. Clean brush. I'm actually trying to return that course. I actually think that might be a massage therapist. And I had a massage the day before I tested positive. So I'm a bit possibly get onto that. But I'm sure that that's anyway, first what I'll do, I have a plan, as always. I will very quickly, well not quickly, as quickly as it takes, do the light wood colour on bits. We wind up the stream. Tomorrow I'll be back and I will continue on this because I still haven't gotten the steering wheel or the North Points demand. I'll get onto that story. Light wood. Check. Oh, no being. Oh, it was just them expressing concern. How? Ah, that's their. I will give them a call. Well, at least I think so. They may need more information. I don't know. I'll give them a call. Then we'll, well, once it's dry, obviously, we'll hit it with some varnish. With some. I think my housemate's bed in a cramp. Can't say I blame the man. That's the one thing I found. You just pull on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. nicely highlighted gaps. Nails are looking reasonably good. I might redo some. I can consider thinning the paint out. There we go. Fairly heavily. And we put the varnish and Nuln oil on. That'll look great. Pretty happy with how they're coming up overall. Chris, that back is seriously right. Watch it. Would be doing some more stretching. Right, there's one. Finally, this one. Well, things about bare wood as if you have brush stroke possibly doesn't matter. That's about grain. The only frustration I have with all of this, for some reason, yes, they give you all the primary supply bits, but no crew with it. Maybe it's starved by the ghost crew. There'll be a whole story with it. Ghost crew of 30 whatever squadron. Yeah. All right. And then off that bit. We go. Boom. That's it. And there we go. Oh, you couldn't even see what I was doing. Um, Jesus. There is our platform. So we'll clean our brush, and then I'm going to wind up the stream. Now, thanks for watching. I certainly appreciate it. I'll be putting pictures of the Junkers up later on. That out the way so that I'll put my arm in it. Light down. Thank you. Yeah, I'm finding a degree of satisfaction in doing new stuff, if you know what I'm saying, as far as, well, I've never really had to do wood before. I've had to do a motorbike before. And it's just new experiences. Don't get me wrong, I do love my aircraft. But there's a whole lot more out there I'm starting to learn. That's cool. Anyway, point being, I'll be back tomorrow. Pardon me. I think what I'll do is I haven't got the. I was going to go into town and get a thing. Oh, that'd be great. I was going to get. I was going to say I was going to go to a jeweler's supply store and get a thing called a mandrel. Just how they measure circles. And that was. Well, the day I was going to do it, that was the day I tested positive, which rather killed that idea. But what I'm quite happy to do is come back tomorrow and continue work on the bomber resupply kit. And I actually would really like to get the Spitfire finished. I might get that finished off camera today. We'll see how we go. But, again, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Usual spiel for any first-time viewers, time to hit the magic follow, like, subscribe button. You know you want to. What can I tell you? And if you want to track me down on other platforms, because actually I don't know what platform you might be watching me on, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And again, there's those magic 3 words: follow, like, subscribe. Boom. All right. That's me done, and I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. Catches.